Hey, thanks for tuning into this week's Monday Motivation. My name is Tony Ruiz, and I'm the founder and host of the Productive Agent podcast and Facebook group. The purpose of our Monday Motivations is to give you a quick message to make you think and be inspired to start your week. This week's Monday Motivation is entitled Practice Discipline. Discipline is greater than motivation. Motivation is awesome and something that can help you get started and really spark your excitement to do whatever it is that you need to be doing that day. But it doesn't sustain. What does sustain is discipline and practicing that discipline over and over and over. Discipline is a skill that must be developed, and it's not easy, but it's a choice, and we'll get into that. I was listening to Andy Frisella's recent podcast, Q&AF, and he was talking about how a lot of people talk about consistency is the key to success. But he said it's not necessarily consistency if you're consistently doing the wrong things, right? If you're consistently scrolling, social media and not being productive, you're not going to be successful. So the key is to have the discipline to consistently do the right things. That's what's going to lead to success. So discipline is ultimately the one thing that's going to help you the most in your business and life. Naturally, I consider myself a pretty lazy person. If you said, hey, what do you want to do today? I would be perfectly content to lay around on the couch, watch Netflix, play video games, just hang out at home, maybe go play some golf, but pretty chill. And I'm sure all of us can relate to that on some kind of level. And we just want to be comfortable, right? But discipline is a choice, and it's not always an easy choice. I always think about Joe Rogan's clip that goes around all the time, but he talks about he doesn't necessarily want to wake up early and go to the gym every single day, but he chooses to do so, right? That's his discipline kicking in and going, this is what I do on a daily basis. Sometimes it's a choice that it has to get done. Like yesterday, I was sitting around after a long day. I watched my daughter at her dance competition, and she did amazing. And then I came home and I realized, man, I really have to get my laundry wrapped up. It's always been for the past week and a half, 2 weeks, it's kind of been half done, half not. It's you know what? I'm just going to knock it all out and clean all that up. And the same thing with my groceries. I had some groceries there, but was missing some things. I was I need to go do a grocery run. Sometimes it's just a choice because it has to get done. But sometimes it's a choice because it's the right thing to do. All right. Or the result is going to be really good. But bottom line is discipline is always a choice. And we have to practice that. I truly believe that what we really want is on the other side of discipline. All right. What we really want to have, what we really want to aspire to have in our business or our personal life or our health is on the other side of having the discipline to do the things that we don't really want to do. But we have to make that choice, and we know it's the right thing to do. So we just have to choose to do so. The question is, how bad do you really want it? If it's something that you're that'd be nice to have, then you're probably not going to be super motivated and choose to have the discipline to do the uncomfortable thing that's going to get you to where you want to be. But you have to have the discipline to do so. Also, discipline is a muscle. We've talked about this a little bit, but you have to practice discipline. And Andy talks about the 75 Hard Challenge, is a great tool to help you learn how to be disciplined. It gives you 5-6 things a day that you have to do this, you have to do this, and you have to do this to succeed at this challenge. And they're not easy to do. And he talks about more of it. It's a mental challenge more than anything, but it's creating that discipline on a daily basis. And when you do that, that discipline muscle grows and it goes to every part of your life that you choose to. So my question to you is, what are the 3 to 5 things that you can do today that is going to move your business forward or your personal life forward in the direction that you want it to go? Is it drinking more water? Is it going on a walk? Right? Is it making 5 to 10 calls for your business? Whatever those things are that you are supposed to be doing, I want you to write those things down and then go do them and cross them off. So that's the whole purpose of this Monday Motivation. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about discipline. I hope you start practicing discipline. It's going to be tough at first, but you commit to it and do it over and over and over again. It's going to get easier for you. So go practice discipline. I hope you enjoyed today's Monday Motivation. If you did, I would love for you to share the show with a friend or family member. Leave us a review, give us a rating. That really helps us grow. If you're in the real estate business, I highly encourage you to join our private Facebook group, The Productive Agents. And you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And all of the links are in the show notes. So I thank you for joining us today. Now let's get out there and go produce.